There's only one. It's just our defense. Our defense isn't where we wanted to be, but that's been the story of our whole season. Offensively, we play pretty well for the most part. We just not stopping anybody, and that has to change as soon as possible.
What is it? Because, the pieces are largely the same. What's the difference from last season?
We have the same exact team, so it must be a mindset thing. They got to be, because we have the same personnel to being a top defensive team in the league. And we're just not. You know how you can play selfish on offense. I guess we're playing selfish on defense. Like, we're not really caring about the next guy. We're not helping the next guy. We're not communicating. Those are all things the top defensive teams do each and every year. And it's a mindset thing. We got to change that if we want to be as good as we think we are and as good as we want to be. It has to change as soon as possible.
Beal and Wall obviously are the key to that team, but when Beal has a fourth quarter like he had tonight, how tough is that on the guy, especially when you were climbing back in it?
It's very tough. Any guy that goes off like that on their home floor, it's going to be tough to win. That's another example we didn't execute our scout. He was coming off pick and rolls and getting an open shot. With a shooter like that, we got to knock him down. So we got to get back to the drawing board. We got another game tomorrow, so we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We just got to have a different mindset going in each and every game. We got to be that team that, I remember last year, dudes didn't like playing against us. Even after games, my friends on different teams, you guys play way too hard for us. You guys are in us, you guys are physical. We don't have that presence anymore, and we need to get it back.
You said you're going to use your all-star snuggers motivation. How important is it for you to hear your name called on Thursday?
It should be called, but I can't control that. I control what I do out there on the floor by trying to play as well as I possibly can and trying to get my team win. So I'm not too worried about that. We're on a 3-game losing streak right now, so I'm trying to figure out how to get our team back.
Isaiah, it's a pride thing. Do guys, when Beal's kind of spinning and turning and scoring at will and Wall's getting to the rim when he wants.
It is a pride thing. You just got to take it. You got to take it personal. Last year we were that team that took every matchup personal. We didn't want nobody to score. It's like this year, there have been games where guys are getting career highs multiple nights. And as a group, we got to change that. It's not just one guy. It's not two guys. It's collectively as a group, we're not that good of a defensive team presence-wise as we were last year. And I know I keep saying last year, but we were special on that end last year. And we have the same personnel to do so. So what I'm thinking, it is a mindset thing and a pride thing. Like, we have to get that grit back.
What do you do then? You don't have a lot of practice time, so it's just you're going to have to change it during the game?
Yeah. There's no excuses. We got to do it. We're capable of. We just got to get that swagger and that confidence back on that end. I think it might be a confidence factor, or it might be we've changed that we play so well on offense that we think we can keep ourselves in the game offensively. And we talked after the game, and I've said a few things about our mindset last year was like, no matter what, we're going to stop guys. We'll figure out how to score on offense. It's kind of like we've gotten a lot better on offense to where we took steps back defensively.
How do you make the change so quickly with a guy like Harden coming in tomorrow?
See, that's a different thing. We got to get our mojo back in that area. We got the defensive players that are capable of. You're not going to stop a guy like that. You just hope to contain him and make it tough for him. But we played him before. We played well against him before, both sides of the floor, and we just got to put it all together. We talked about it a lot, but we got to just stop talking. We got to be that team that brings it every night, no matter what.
Is there a healthy respect between both teams, or do you think neither team likes each other right now?
And that thing is blown out of proportion. This is not no rivalry. This is not Lakers versus Celtics. There's a couple games the guys start talking and they wanted to wear black tonight. It's not even that. It shouldn't even go there because it's not that type of rivalry. But there's two teams that are competing and are competitive, and And you want to win games against teams like that. And we didn't get one of them.
Do you think it was comical that they wore black tonight?
Yeah, it was funny because it wasn't like you wear black. I see teams. I remember the Dallas Mavericks wore black in their championship run on game-ending, like series-ending wins. Like we still got about 38 more games left, something like that. So it's all right. It's just one game. They play better than us. You have to tip your hat off to them, and we'll be ready for tomorrow.
Hey guys,